Stop scrolling right now. What if I told you? BTS just broke the internet again. Before you continue watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Jungkook Lover, because what you're about to see will leave you speechless at a mysterious ship floating in the middle of nowhere with one word written on it: ARIRANG. And now, boom, 300 million views in record time. Is this just a teaser or a hidden message from BTS to the world? Why are fans crying, screaming, and creating wild theories? And the biggest question, what are BTS trying to tell us before their comeback? Stay with me, because this story is bigger than you think. The world has seen many viral moments, but nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared fans, critics, and even casual viewers for what just happened. In a shocking turn of events that has taken over every corner of the internet, BTS has once again proven why they are not just a music group, but a global phenomenon that defies logic, breaks records, and leaves millions questioning reality itself. That it all started with a single upload. No warning, no long promotion, just a quiet drop, almost too quiet. And yet, within minutes, something began to happen. Views started rising. Thousands turned into millions. Millions turned into tens of millions. And before anyone could even process what they were witnessing, the number exploded. 300 million. Yes, 300 million views in what many are calling an impossible time frame. But what exactly is this video that has shaken the world so deeply? At first glance, it seems simple. A vast ocean, endless, calm, yet haunting. The camera slowly moves, revealing a ship, alone, isolated, drifting in silence. And then, the detail that changed everything, the word ARIRANG, written boldly on the ship. A single word, yet carrying centuries of meaning, emotion, and cultural depth. And that's when the questions began. Why ARIRANG? Why a ship? Why now? Fans, known as ARMY, immediately sensed that this was not just a visual. This was not just a teaser. This was a message, a code, a story waiting to be uncovered. Social media erupted. Some fans claimed the ship represents BTS themselves, navigating through the unpredictable ocean of fame, challenges, and time. Others believe it symbolizes their journey during hiatus, especially after military service, a period filled with uncertainty, silence, and longing. But then, a darker theory emerged. What if the ship is not moving forward, but lost? What if BTS is trying to tell us something deeper? Something emotional, something hidden beneath the surface? As the views continued to skyrocket, so did the intensity of discussions. Hashtags trended worldwide within hours. Fan edits flooded platforms. Reaction videos multiplied endlessly. Even non-fans began to ask the same question: what is happening with BTS? What makes this moment even more shocking is the speed. Analysts and industry experts are already calling it one of the fastest viral explosions in digital history. Some even suggest that this could redefine how global releases work in the future. But numbers alone don't explain the phenomenon, because this is not just about views. This is about impact. The emotional weight of the video has left many fans in tears. Comments filled with messages like, "I feel something I can't explain. Why does this make me emotional? And this feels like a goodbye or a new beginning." Goodbye or beginning? That question alone has sparked endless debates. Could this be a hint at a major comeback? Or something even bigger? Some theories suggest that ARIRANG is not just an album title, but a concept, a narrative deeply rooted in Korean heritage, symbolizing separation, hope, and reunion. If that's true, then this ship might not just be drifting aimlessly. It might be heading somewhere. But where? And why does it feel like BTS is inviting us to follow? As more details begin to surface, one thing becomes clear. Nothing about this is accidental. Every frame, every second, every symbol appears to be carefully designed to trigger emotion, curiosity, and connection. Even the silence in the video feels loud. And that's what makes it so powerful, because BTS is not shouting. They are whispering, and somehow, the entire world is listening. The 300 million views are not just numbers. They are proof. Proof that BTS still holds a grip on global attention unlike anyone else. Proof that even in silence, they can dominate conversations across continents. But the biggest mystery still remains unsolved. What is the true meaning behind the ARIRANG ship? Is it a message of hope? A sign of return? or a warning that something unexpected is coming. As fans continue to analyze every pixel, every shadow, every movement, the tension only grows stronger. Because deep down, everyone feels it. This is just the beginning. Something bigger is coming. And when it arrives, it might change everything to so now the question is no longer about the views, that it's about the meaning. And maybe, the truth is something we are not ready to hear. Because if this ship is a symbol, then what happens when it finally reaches its destination? And more importantly, are we ready for what BTS is about to reveal next? Face screaming in fear, fire, the tension refuses to fade. If anything, it is only growing stronger with every passing hour. The numbers keep climbing, the discussions keep spreading, and the emotional reactions, they are becoming impossible to ignore. What started as a single mysterious upload has now transformed into a global phenomenon that feels almost too powerful to be just coincidence. Because this isn't normal. Even for a group as massive as BTS, this level of impact in such a short time is raising eyebrows across the entire industry. Experts are scrambling to explain it, analysts are dissecting patterns, and yet, none of them seem to fully capture what fans are feeling right now. Something about this moment feels different. It feels intentional, it feels like a message, and perhaps most haunting of all, it feels personal. As the video continues to dominate platforms, fans begin to notice details that were previously overlooked. The movement of the waves, the angle of the camera, the lighting that shifts almost imperceptibly. Every frame begins to look less like a simple visual and more like a carefully constructed narrative, that a story that is being told without words. Some fans slowed the video down frame by frame, convinced that hidden clues are embedded within. Others enhanced the brightness, searching for symbols in the shadows. And then, a chilling realization began to circulate across fan communities. What if the ship is not just a symbol of BTS, but a reflection of us, the audience, the fans, the millions who have followed their journey through years of music, growth, absence, and return? Because if the ocean represents time, then the ship represents those who are trying to stay afloat within it. And suddenly, the video becomes something else entirely, not just a teaser, but a mirror. The emotional reactions online have become overwhelming. Some fans describe a strange sense of nostalgia, a feeling of being pulled back into moments they thought had already passed. Others speak of a quiet sadness, as if the video is hinting at something unresolved, something left unsaid. And yet, there is also hope, a subtle, almost fragile sense that this is not an ending, but a turning point. What makes everything even more intense is the timing. The release comes at a moment when anticipation for BTS's next move is at its peak. After a period of relative silence and individual activities, fans have been waiting, patiently, anxiously, desperately, for a sign, and now they have one. But instead of clear answers, they are met with even more questions. Why choose ARIRANG? Why present it in such a quiet, almost lonely way? Why a ship in the middle of an endless ocean, instead of something grand, loud, and celebratory? Unless the message is not meant to be loud. Unless BTS is deliberately choosing subtlety over spectacle. Because sometimes, the quietest messages are the ones that echo the loudest. The 300 million views are not just a statistic anymore.